here before I call the law.
This is a kidnapping, Mr. Hogg. Nobody's gonna get hurt. As long as your husband comes up with the ransom we're asking for.
You always made two mistakes. Two mistakes. The first one is, I ain't going with you. Oh, God.
And what's the second one?
That typhoid husband of mine won't come up with a nickel.
Let's get out of here before those farmers get back. Move, lady.
Thought we said goodbye to you. What are you doing back here?
Well, I just remembered I have these magazines, and I thought it might help Lulu take her mind off the thing.
Well, we can get coffee. Yeah, looks like Lulu changed her mind about breakfast. I hope she's all right.
Lulu?
Hey, y'all. Clothes are all gone? Suitcase gone? I bet you went home to Boss. Huh?
Maybe Roscoe took her.
The boss came out and picked her up himself.
But it ain't like Lulu to take off without leaving a message of some kind.
Oh, shoot. You know, Luke, I sure was looking forward to her driving us into town again.
You know, life is full of disappointments.
Thank God for that.
Tom, so why don't you just check and make sure she's all right? I'll stay out here and do some chores.
All right, we'll do it.
See you, Uncle Jesse.
I think I looked through another ride with her.
Me?
Back at the Hogg Manor, Boss was having no trouble making do without Lulu.
Hum, ho, hum. Man works from sun to sun. Ho, hum, ho, hum. Woman's work is never done. There he is. Hot pursuit. Oh, Roscoe, that ain't no way to do it. What's it with your ways? Don't do that. We need you. No help at all. You know that?
Well, listen here. What an ingratitude you are. I left poor Flash over at the house getting her own breakfast so I could come over here and clean up this mess for you.
Oh, yeah? Well, I ain't grieving for Lulu Coltrane Hogg, no. And listen, if you want to make me feel good and maybe not get yourself fired, why don't you get out there and arrest the Duke boys or something?
Well, listen, don't you worry about that. I'll do it like I always do it. I'll get out there, I'll come and stuff. I'll just take it, I'll put it.
Will you go?
I'm going.
Watch it. J.D. Hogg here.
I got someone here who wants to talk to you, Hogg.
J.D., this is your Lulu talking. Lulu? Oh, well, I suppose you're calling because you're ready to come back home now.
She is. But we ain't ready to bring her home just yet.
Who is this anyway?
I'm a man who could take your woman's life.
Life? My Lulu? Listen, that ain't funny.
This ain't no joke, Hogg. Now you listen to me. You go to your bank, and you wait for my next call. And if you tell anyone about this, you'll never see your wife again. You read me?
Yeah, I do. I read you. And now you just listen to me. If you so much as harm one beautiful hair on that beautiful head of my beautiful wife, there ain't gonna be no place on earth you're gonna be safe from me. Yeah? Now, just put my beautiful wife back on the line.
He wants to talk to you.
J.D., I'm on it. I just want to tell you, I still mean everything I said to you yesterday. You don't ever have time for me. And you do keep me cooking and cleaning 24 hours a day. And I do take all your sass. But I still love you. Every flabby rolling wrinkle of you. And I love every flabby rolling wrinkle of you too, my little cupcake. I always have, and I always will. And remember, I love you.
That's real cute, Hogg. And I love you, too.
Shepherd of lost sheep, are you out there?
We read you, Sheriff.
Listen to what I've got here. I found this in the knitting basket.
You get out of here before I call the law.
This is a kidnapping, Miss Hogg. Nobody's gonna get hurt. As long as your husband gives us the ransom we're asking for.
Did you hear that? Uncle Jesse, did you call the FBI?
No, I haven't, but maybe J.D. did.
You're thinking that the kidnappers got in contact with him, did you?
Well, my guess is that they have, but they haven't, You ought to find J.D. and let him know what's going on. And now listen, you kids help him any way you can, you hear?
We read you, Sheriff. We've only not left her alone this morning.
Philip, if only I could stick with you like I planned on doing.
Look, what's done is done. Let's get into town and see what we can do to help.
Meanwhile, at the bank, old Cooter was trying to make his mortgage payment.
Boss, here is your ransom.
Ransom? What ransom? Who's ransom?
My mortgage payment.
Oh, mortgage. The mortgage. Yeah.
That's good, Miss Lulus. How's she doing?
How's you doing? Cooter, you have no cause to ask me about things like that. Take it off here.
I'm gonna say this once. You bring $100,000 in small bills to Sheep's Hollow. And remember, one word about this to anybody.
Don't say it.
You do know where Sheep's Hollow is.
Well, of course I know where Sheep's Hollow is.
Good.
All right, everybody. The bank's closing now. The bank's closing for today. So you gotta go now. Everybody out.
What about my mortgage payment?
I ain't interested in your money, Cooter. Not right now. You come back. Everybody, just gotta go now. Something happened and we gotta check the books. So everybody go and come back. It'll be good to see. Yeah, you too. Yeah, you go too. Yeah, I'll tell you all about it later.
Hey, Cooter, you got trouble. Cooter, you seen Boss?
Well, I ain't sure it was him. He didn't want to take my money.
What?
No, threw everybody out the bank.
There he is now.
Hey, boss.
Just a minute, Boss. What? Boss, listen, we gotta talk to you.
No, not now, not now. Out of my way.
We know that Lulu's been kidnapped.
Where'd you hear a vicious rumor like that?
And we think it's a terrible thing. We just want to help you out.
Oh, boss, we love Lulu.
Have you called the FBI?
No. I called the FBI and ain't gonna call the FBI on account of